Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome to your other half of your You versus Them reading, where we talk about your person's energy and your energy. And of course, your person can vary depending on what energy is pulling into the reading. And as we noticed in this particular reading, Cancer, I did your person's energy first, and then I decided to tap into your energy, which is rare. I usually will save that for a different reading. But it's interesting that I made that decision because we ended up getting the third party energy coming through into your reading, Cancer, on your side. So, I came to the conclusion that I really feel very strongly that this person is trying to take over. They're trying to take over your connection. They just want to take over, period. So, anything that's coming in towards you, this person is trying to jump all over it, right? That's why they were showing up on your side. So, it's a very toxic person, toxic Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords energy. They want you to disappear. Cancer. They want you to disappear so they can have the spotlight back on them. Now, will your person finally separate from this third party person? We'll find out. Will this third party try to further, okay, cause or interfere with you and your person? We'll find out. If so, what will they do in particular? We will see what challenges that you will face. All right. And we will see what the advice is in moving forward, Cancers. What is it that Cancer needs to know? All right, so before we do that, I want everybody first to please go ahead and like the video. Please drop a like, drop a like, drop a like, and also share, and hashtag win for me in the comments, you guys. Hashtag win. Please also let me know 3 things that you guys would like to be manifesting in your life within the next 2 months. All right, so within the next 2 months, what is it that Cancers want to see manifest in their life? All right. For me, I'm manifesting a job or the career that my son is looking towards right now. And I think actually it's already taken place. He did call me and he actually was turning down a job to let me know, no, I'm sorry, Mom, I already have um, something else going. So, and he seems pretty happy about that. So, I am very, very happy to report that uh, I'm going to say actually 1 out of 3, but working and cooking on the other 2. Um, I'm manifesting also my grandsons back into my life. I have not seen them for many, many months. My daughter has, after, I pretty much had them for their entire life. I've been helping her. She has another son who is special needs and has around the clock care. And, I have been pretty much primary caretaker for the twins since they've been born. Okay. Um, but she's kind of taken back, not kind of, she has taken back her role in their life as primary. And it was very sudden. I didn't know it was happening until after it happened. You guys, I have to say that this has been a journey. It has not been easy. My daughter and I have had our own challenges, um, and I'll just leave it at that. And prayers for that relationship to mend and become whole and healthy and, renewed. Okay, so that's what my manifestation is. I don't air out my business, my family business on social media, but I mean, that's, everybody has you know, things that they go through with their family. And I'm just going to be open and honest and transparent about what I'm dealing with and going through. But also being respectful, you know what I'm saying, to my family and also anybody else that may be having or going through things with their family members. You know, there's a way to be open and talk about these things, and there's a way to protect the people that you love. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. Whatever my opinions are, anyone else's opinions are, we all have them. So I'm going to respect those and just kind of let you know that that's what I'm manifesting. I'm going to let you know when I manifest that, um, when that is manifested back into my life. Period, point blank. I'm taking you on this journey and I'm being open about it. Okay. Okay. Number 3, I am manifesting greater finances so that I can have a positive impact across all of my platforms on YouTube and all of my channels. So there's that. That's also been in effect and already coming to pass, y'all. I had a major blessing to come through this week, and it is impacting my life in a major way financially, you guys. So that right there is enough to say that there are going to be some changes coming and lots of good things to expect for the channel. You probably are already experiencing it because you have my full undivided attention and I am less stressed. Okay. And when you have less stress, baby, you can think and flow freely, and that is what has been going on here. So if you have noticed an energetic shift, it is because I've been doing some detoxing, and kind of getting all negativity and all energies out of my life, and focusing on building with those that are, closest to me, that I know, and love, and that I know are reciprocating that love back to me, and getting rid of all of the others that are either toxic or those that just don't have any positive interest or impact on my life or situation. So everyone has a right to cleanse and detox their life whenever they so choose. And I'm just going through my journey. Okay. So I have already been manifesting. And those, like I said, 2 out of the 3, one of them has fully come into effect. The other one, I have already seen that it has come into effect, and I'm waiting on the after effects. Okay. And the third one I am waiting on, but I know that it's in the works. Do you see what I'm saying? I know that God is making it happen for me on the back end. And when it comes to me on the front end, I will let y'all know about it. But I love you guys so much. And please put your manifestations, the 3 things that you would like to see come into your life in the next 2 months. Put that in the chat for me. Put that in the comment section. Sorry, in the comment section. And let me know. All right. Let's get on with the reading. So, Cancer, we have soulmate card here. This talks about a relationship and a connection that is coming towards you. And remember, we also have you in this situation where, you're hooking up, you're meeting other people, you have seemingly moved on, Cancer. But what I'm seeing here is that it's more of a tactic to cover up the emotions that you are still feeling from this karmic relationship. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you're more so putting on a front. I feel like you would there's an energy of you would like to have intimacy. However, you're triggered every time you get in a situation where you're getting close to someone. We have the lovers here and the judgment card. Okay. Again, and we have that with the devil and the seven of cups. So again, I feel like there's an energy of every time you get close or every time it looks like a situation where there's commitment involved, immediately that devil energy comes in with the seven of cups, and it's like, you know, it's like a fear of having close intimate connections. So therefore you have connections with multiple people so that you don't have to really get too serious about one person. Do you see what I'm saying? Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords. Once again, with the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, it's like the minute you start to care about somebody, you distance yourself. You know what I'm saying? You create some sort of emotional separation. And I feel like in this case, in the form of having multiple partners that you're not really serious about, is a way for you to detach emotionally from others, Cancer. So yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. But what is going on with this soulmate? Is there someone new coming in for you? So let's go ahead and clarify soulmate here before we move on. Tell me about soulmate here, because I'm feeling like there is going to be a relationship out of all of these relationships that is going to test you. Okay, it's going to test you. Tell me about soulmate for Cancer. Holy Spirit, angels, tell me about soulmate for Cancer. So we have the Magician and the Four of Swords. Okay, the Magician and the Four of Swords. So I'm getting an energy of someone who is coming in. This is someone who is attracted to you, and I feel as though with that Four of Swords, you're keeping this person at a distance. You're kind of keeping this person just on the outside, just enough that they don't get too close and that things don't. I'm saying, I feel like this person is coming in very ambitious, but with that Four of Swords energy, it's like you're calming this person down, or there's an energy of trying to temper this person because you don't really want to let them in too much. See, we have the Six of Pentacles. I feel like with the Six of Wands, I feel like it's very one-sided here. I feel like there's an energy of someone who's coming in hot and heavy, and then on the other side of it, we're getting pushback. And with that Six of Wands, I feel like because things are starting to go well with this person, or you're starting to feel as though, anytime you like any sort of positive emotional reaction towards someone, I'm getting an energy of pushing them away. Okay, that's why we had that Seven of Wands here with the Page of Swords in the reverse. It's like you're pushing them away. You're not wanting the attention. You're not wanting that energy. So let's see as far as, and that was for the other extended when I was talking about the third party energy. Sorry, that was for the other extended when I was talking about the third party Cancer. I'm so backwards here. Yeah, my bad. I'm so backwards here. The third party is for the previous extended. This is actually part two. So we're going to be now looking at your energy, Cancer. I'm sorry. I'm getting two readings mixed up, you guys. I've been working all day today. So I did do a previous reading where there was third party energy that was coming into the connection, and you and your person were in a good space. This is not that reading, y'all. This is not that reading. This reading is the reading where Cancer, your person, walked out on the connection. This is the reading where you were in a connection with this person and then you found out a shocking truth and the connection ended abruptly because of this truth. Do you see what I'm saying? And then after that, that's when, okay, you separated from this person, but then you moved on and started dating other people. Okay. But I feel like you are still affected by the past, right? And so I feel like your thing of, trying to be with multiple people didn't really help, okay? Because I feel like you still needed to deal with the situation, okay? And I don't feel like you fully dealt with the situation here. So you've been hooking up with other people. You've been, keeping people at a distance emotionally, not letting people close because of a fear that you have of being serious or getting intimate with other people, because there's a lack of trust here, right? However, I feel like there is someone who is going to come in, Cancer, that is going to get your attention. This person is going to get your attention here. This person is going to get your attention here. But continue pushing, pushing people away. You know what I'm saying? Keeping people at a distance. Are you going to be able to continue tempering your emotions? Do you see what I'm saying? When you have people who are determined to have you to themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? You have the Magician and the Four of Wands. Are you going to be able to continue keeping people on the outside? Or are you going to become emotionally vulnerable and let other people in, Cancer? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? What is going to happen, Cancer? So let's look at your energy here. Or let's look at this person's energy. I'm sorry, we have soulmate coming through. So let's look at this energy for this person that is coming towards you and see what is going on with them. All right, tell me about Cancer's person, the person that is coming towards Cancer, please. So we have all these cards came out, so I will take it here. So interesting. We have toxic, we have ghosted, we have situationship, and we have communication. We have unstable, and we have balance here. Under the deck, we have chemistry. Chemistry. I'm totally feeling the craziest vibes with you. With toxic and ghosted here, it says if our relationship is going to have such a negative impact on your mental health, maybe you're better off without me. And then we have ghosted. This is what happened in the past, Cancer. I feel like the situation with the previous person was so toxic and so had to walk away because it was affecting you mentally. Had you stayed in this connection, this person likely would have taken you down. You know what I'm saying? The stress of being with this person and having to deal with the things that you had to deal with, and your heart was involved. They were throwing mixed signals. This person had you all over the place. This had to end, Cancer. You had to stop all communication, okay, with this person. And with unstable here and balance, this says, listen, look at this. It says, stop. It says, I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess. Unstable, stop. And then we have balance. And it says, I love how well we complement each other and balance each other out. There's going to be someone that I feel like is coming towards you, and you're going to be pushing this person away, but this person is going to insist on coming towards you. They're not going to take no for an answer. I feel like this person is going to see through the BS, Cancer. They're going to see through all of this hardness and all of these boundaries that you're drawing. And they're going to see deep down that you really do want to be vulnerable. You really want to be in a connection where you are being loved on and you're trusting and having that trust not be taken advantage of, right? You're looking for a situationship, but the person that you're going to end up with is going to be someone who has excellent communication skills, Cancer, and they're going to be able to read between the lines. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to be able to read between the lines. We have chemistry here. This person is going to feel a lot of chemistry or a lot of passion for you. So let's see what your energy is. We're going to look at the tarot messages and then we'll see what the challenges are that you may not see coming. And we will look to see what the spiritual advice is for you. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer. Cancer, please, and spirit, angels, and guides. Now we're looking at Cancer's person's entity. Me about Cancer's person. Who is this soulmate coming in for Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer's person. Please. Tell me about Cancer's person. So, we have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, Temperance, the Fool in the reverse, and the Sun. Okay, the Fool in the reverse and the Sun. Okay, so with the Page of Wands here and the Ace of Wands, I'm sorry, Page of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Wands. This is an energy of someone who's moving very quickly. This is someone who does not want to waste time. Okay, Page of Wands in the reverse. It's almost like they're moving too quickly here. You may feel like this person is moving too fast. We have the Nine of Pentacles and Temperance. I'm feeling an energy of, again, you wanting to be independent. There's an energy of, you feel more comfortable when you're in control of the situation. But I feel like this person that's coming towards you is going to bring balance into your life. I feel like with the Six of Pentacles that we see here, the Six of Pentacles here and the Six of Wands, I feel like things are very lopsided for you right now. And I feel like this person can see that. This person can see that, Cancer. They can see that you really don't want to be on your own. You really don't want to be single. You really don't want to do everything for yourself. But there's an energy of you feel safe. This makes you feel safe. And this person can see that. See, you have the Fool in the reverse, and you have the Sun. I'm getting an energy of this person can see through your non-committal attitude. This person can see through it. They see the truth behind why you're acting this way. Yeah, look, under the deck, you have the High Priestess here. And you have the Two of Wands here with the Moon and the Four of Cups. This person is looking for some sort of divine guidance as to what they need to do. This person does not want to like make a wrong move with you. I feel like this person may even be praying about what their next move should be. You have the Moon and the Four of Cups here. Again, this is an energy of someone who's separating themselves and seeking answers. Like this person is going off to their quiet place, and this person is praying about what they can do, Cancer, to help you get past this. What can they do to help you heal from this horrible situation that you dealt with that has made you put up so many guards? Do you see what I'm saying? They're seeing you as being a wounded person. That's why we had the Nine of Wands. That's that wounded warrior energy, Cancer. That's the wounded warrior energy. And this person sees you as such. But this person wants to help you heal. This person wants you to trust them. This is beautiful. Let's see, what challenges will Cancers face? What potential challenges will Cancers face with this person? What potential challenges will Cancers, Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what challenges will Cancers face? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, what challenges will Cancers face? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, so that Cancer, what challenges will Cancers face? So we have fruits of labor. Again, this is that Nine of Pentacles energy. Being independent. It says rich gain is here, however. So again, I'm feeling like there's an energy of you want to do it yourself, but your soulmate has arrived. Your help has come. You no longer have to do this on your own. Look, we have resources. Look, in public face. Cancer, resources. Like I said, your resources, you now have resources, Cancer. You don't have to do this on your own. Public face, again, there's an energy of, I feel like there is so much when it comes to your ego and how others are seeing you. I feel like before, when you had the mixed signals, love, and you have red flags here, and remember, look, gossip. I feel like other people knew about what this person had done to you, the person that hurt you, the karmic, and it was embarrassing for you. It was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. And that's why you just made a decision that, you know what, going forward, I'm single. I do everything on my own. And anything that happens is because I want it to happen. It doesn't matter. I'm not committed to anyone and I'm not looking for anyone that is wanting to be committed to me. I can take care of myself. I have everything that I need, right? And this says use wisely and as needed. Okay. Use your resources wisely and as needed. Okay, sorry about that. So like I said, not only is this person were they embarrassed, okay, but I also feel like with it when it says it's okay to be yourself, I feel as though you may not have wanted to be yourself because you felt like being yourself is what got you in this situation. Being yourself is what got you in this situation, but that's not really true, Cancer. That's not really true. You're not responsible for the actions of others. Listen, the thing is, once you found out about this, you immediately took action. You immediately took action. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say that you are to blame in any of this. Toxic and ghosted. See what I'm saying? The minute you realized you were in a toxic connection or that the person you were with was toxic, you you separated from that person immediately. Ice Queen. You immediately detached yourself from that person. So, no, you're not to blame here. You are not to blame. Under the deck, love affair. Look, so we have soulmate, we have love affair coming through, we have fertility coming through, and it's in the upright. This is divine feminine energy here, Empress energy, abundance here. This is you being in your divine feminine energy, you being able to be vulnerable. You see what I'm saying? So I'm definitely seeing very good energy coming in for you. But the challenge I feel is being yourself, just being yourself and allowing others to come in and take a load off, allowing others to come in and assist you. You see what I'm saying? This is that Two of Cups here. This is beautiful. This, you have a soulmate that is coming in towards you, but you have to be at a place where you're able to allow this person to come in. All right, so let's look here at the tarot messages here. Tell me about the challenges for Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Tell me about the challenges for Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and... Whoa! Well, that card went flying across the room. Okay. And it was sideways. So it's the Strength card here. I'm gonna take it in the upright. But I can also really, it just landed sideways, y'all. It literally landed sideways on the floor. I'm going to put it back in the deck. If it comes back out, y'all. Okay, another card fell out. When I put that card back in the deck, another card fell out. So we have the Ace of Pentacles now in the reverse. So you guys, this talks about missed chances, missed opportunities, making bad choices, being worried about making a decision. So that Strength card really did want to come out in the reverse, but it was sideways. It's like you're kind of in between. You know what I'm saying? You're in between. I feel like when it's in the reverse, this is you giving in fully, being submissive. And when it's in the upright, this is you holding back. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like you don't want to make a bad decision. Okay. With that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, you don't want to make a bad decision. Tell me more. We have the Eight of Cups. It is overwhelming for you. It's emotionally overwhelming for you, Cancer. You really don't want to make a bad decision that's going to leave you in a situation where, again, because of your emotions getting in the way, all right, you're making a choice that is going to come back to bite you. And that's what you were afraid of. Okay, under the deck, the Six of Cups here. All right, so this talks about someone from the past or some feelings from the past coming back around. So I feel like the challenge for you is not allowing the same energy of past mistakes to come around and haunt you. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a new phase. Okay. I feel like, yeah, I feel like this is just the past just coming back around and trying to play mind games with you. You know what I'm saying? It's almost, and it's really you. It's really you not being fully healed. Okay. And I don't mean in the worst way. I just mean that there are some things that still trigger you that need to be dealt with. Period, point blank. Tell me about the Six of Cups. This talks about being nostalgic and having memories of the past. And we have the Knight of Wands. See what I'm saying? That player energy. And it's like, once again, once you're kind of confronted and once you kind of start to feel emotionally like it's too much, your first thing is to kind of think about the past, Cancer. And you need to come out of that because this is a completely new and different situation here. This is a different situation here. So, Let's see what the advice is for you. Let's see what the advice is for Cancer. Holy Spirit, increase influence. What is the advice for Cancer, please? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. For clarity, what guidance, love messages to Cancer, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. Cancer. Yep, Eight of Pentacles again. That was under the deck, and we have work coming through here. And we have obstacles, and we have love. I feel like this is a situation where it is going to take you to put in that work to get through these obstacles. I feel like you are in a situation where you have true love here. This is someone who loves you unconditionally, right? But it's all about self-love and wholeness, Cancer. Wholeness. Do you see what I'm saying? And I feel like you have to be fully healed from the things that trigger you when it comes to you being vulnerable, right? And I feel like this is the obstacle that you are going to have to work through. It's going to take effort, okay, on your part. It's not just going to happen. You're going to have to put that work in. Under the deck, we have passion here, okay? Again, we got a lot of chemistry, okay, between you and someone. We have a mature male, okay, a mature man. This person may be older than you, but this is definitely someone who's kind of sitting back, and they definitely feel very passionate about you. This is someone who is very attracted to you. I feel like it is mutual. I feel like it is mutual. Okay. Um, we have dating queen, and we have union here. Again, abundance is coming through. Abundance is coming through. And this is also talking about a serious relationship. This is you allowing someone to come in and assist you. This is you finally allowing that Two of Cups that has been trying to come in all this time. You know what I'm saying? You went looking for a situationship, and you ended up with this right here. Okay. You ended up with this. Okay. You ended up with this. Okay. So I feel like in the end, you win. Okay. You win. And it's going to take confidence on your part, but it's also going to take you being whole. You know what I'm saying? WHOLE, whole, Cancer. It is going to take you being whole. So going out and, finding the next person to put a band-aid on the situation with, and forming all these like fake physical temporary bonds is not what is going to fix your situation. Okay. And I've had this ticker on the entire time. Every time I think about it, I forget, y'all, to turn it off. Okay, it's off. But again, I feel like that is the thing here. Okay. So not putting a band-aid on it, actually working your way through these obstacles. and allowing this mature person to come through. This person is not coming in to hurt you. And I feel like this person is also very patient. Okay. I feel like this is someone who is willing to wait for you, but this is someone who is also there for you. Okay. And I feel like you're going to come in dating this person and you're going to walk away in love. Okay. You're going to walk away in love. So let's see. Let's see. What is the advice here for Cancer? Let's see. Cancer. Six of Swords and the King of Wands. This is again someone learning their lesson and moving forward with confidence. Okay, moving forward with confidence. Also, this is an energy of being out in front of others. Okay, this is again you being very confident with public face. I feel like you are going to be able to relax, okay, into this connection with this person. You may even tell others about this person. You know what I'm saying? There's an energy of you may, allow this person to come in and be introduced to people that you care about, right? With public face, that's getting out in front of others, right? Maybe announcing that you're in a relationship, even, right? Again, this talks about the future. And this also is an energy of bossing up, leveling up here. Under the deck, the Eight of Pentacles, it's coming in again anyway. Y'all remember I said the Eight of Pentacles was under the deck and I didn't pull it out? Well, look, even though I shuffled again, look at what's under the deck. The Eight of Pentacles, baby. It don't stop here. It don't stop. It only begins. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not going to go away unless you put in the effort. You're never going to be able to get past. Look, you have the Nine of Swords right after the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you're going to have to work your way through the hurt, the bitterness, the unspoken words, because this person, you ended up walking away from this person. You know what I'm saying? Not really having proper closure from what you felt. And it's not about closure. If somebody is not doing you right in some cases and they're mistreating you, you just need to let it go, right? Don't hold on to that. Because if they're willing to do that, what else are they willing to do to hurt you? And you're not going to stick around to find out, Cancer, okay? It's too much going on in the world. Period, point blank. Too much going on in the world here. So I feel like you are going to work your way through the obstacles here. I see you working your way through the obstacles. Okay, and moving towards a situation that is going to make you very happy. You have the Page of Cups here. So, okay, that is you being very happy, Cancer. Period. So, let's clear. Let's not clear yet. Let's pull a few more cards. I'm going to pull some future oracle messages for you. Future oracle messages for you. Let's pull a card from our Pink World Oracle deck that I love. It's one of my favorites. It's becoming one of my favorites. Okay. So we shuffle it one time and we get Grit and Glamour. Balance determination with grace. Approach a difficult task with resolve while maintaining a positive, elegant demeanor. See, we got this card before, and you're getting this a lot in your readings lately. And Cancer, I'm feeling this very much with the grit. I feel like you guys come with both, especially in this case, because you came through a lot of turmoil, should I say, a lot of chaos in your previous connection, and you've been through a lot. Okay. And I feel like you have grit, but I feel like the glamour of you has not gone away either. And you're allowing the glamour to shine through. Do you see what I'm saying? And you're going to be able to fall back into your soft, elegant Empress energy, divine feminine energy here. All right. Balance determination with grace. Okay. You are determined to protect yourself and not be a victim, right? But that does not mean that you are not still the graceful embodiment of divine feminine energy that attracts everyone that comes towards you in the first place. You are still going to be that, if not even more so, right? So there's an energy of this is difficult, okay? But you're going to approach it with resolve, right? While maintaining a positive, elegant demeanor. You're going to work through this situation, and you're going to do it in a graceful way. You're not going to lose your divine feminine soft side just because you've been through a lot. Do you see what I'm saying? Let's see, what else do we have here for you, Cancer? Future oracle messages for Cancer, please. Cancer. Future oracle messages for Cancer. Okay. So we have clarity. Take the time to think about your situation to gain clarity, Cancer. Understanding why, understanding who did what and who didn't do certain things can sometimes help you put things into perspective. And remember, I said the biggest thing for you is that you didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? So don't take on that extra weight or burden that that person has put on you with their negative actions, right? So let it go, let them go, right? Toxic and ghosted. Once you realize they're the ones that are toxic, they're the ones that made the toxic mistake, not you, you can move freely. And we have admire here. It says it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. And I feel like this very strongly with this new person that is your soulmate coming through. Clarity and admire. I feel like once you get clarity into your situation, you're going to immediately look at your person in a whole nother light, Cancer. This is going to help you to fall even more in love with this person. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like the person that I gave everything to treated me like crap. And the person that I'm giving absolutely nothing to is treating me like a queen and a princess, like giving me everything that I want. communicating with me in a beautiful way. Balance, being balanced. I'm used to being with this unstable person, right? So we have deeply under the deck and we have signs. I feel very, very strongly. This is the energy of you falling very, very deeply in love because you're looking out into the water here, right? It looks like somebody dressed up like Gandhi, right? Almost to me. I'm just getting an energy of someone who's thinking very deeply, right? It's not just about what's on the surface, okay? And I feel like with signs here and with this heart and this love, I feel like you're going to see the signs. You're going to be looking off long enough to see, wow, wow, hold on. This person really must love me. Do you see what I'm saying? If this is what I'm getting from this person, it's the total opposite of everything I went through in the past. And we started with love, y'all. Did y'all recognize that? It was gifts and gossip, but the first card of this deck was love. Love. So, yeah, we got commitment here and synchronicity here. Look at this. Look at this. You're going to have the signs. You're going to be able to see the signs that's going to let you know that everything is okay. Everything is okay. This is a ring being offered. Someone is holding up a ring, a sign of commitment, and we have synchronicity. It's going to be felt on both sides. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. Commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. And you need to be able to feel that this person is committed to you. I feel like that's when you're going to be able to truly let go, you know, and allow. But spirit is saying that this person does truly love you. We have spirit. I mean, we have love and we have dating queen here. Or so again, I feel like it's going to start off as this situation that is this opportunity, but with abundance here, yeah, you're going to have you're going to have a lot of love for this person. Let's see. I'm going to clear this away and then I will do a quickie Cancer versus all 12. So let's clear these cards away and then I'll come back and do Cancer versus all 12. Hold on just a minute. Hello, everybody. I'm back. So we are going to be doing Cancer versus all 12 signs. I'm going to be using the Oracle messages for this. This is going to be a quickie. So we're going to go through these quick, y'all. If anybody wants to pin the timestamps in the comment section, feel free to do so. I may end up doing it later if I have time, but I cannot promise. Okay. All right. Aries through Pisces, Cancer versus all 12 signs. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about Cancer versus all 12 signs, please. Cancer versus all 12 signs. Cancer versus all 12 signs. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. It's just me and the dog, so I'm just really like tuned in, listening to all the sounds. Tell me about Cancer versus all 12 signs, starting with Aries, Aries through Pisces. Tell me about Cancer's dealing with an Aries, please. Holy Spirit, angels, and guidance. Tell me about Cancer's dealing with an Aries, please. Cancer's dealing. So you have surgery in the reverse. And under the deck, you have boundary. Oh, sorry, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, y'all. Sorry about that. I forgot to text my sister back from earlier. She was texting me. I wanted to make sure she knew I was okay. So we have surgery in the reverse and boundary here. So Cancer, if you're dealing with an Aries, I feel there was something that this Aries did, and I feel like you are not willing to, hear anyone else's opinions about it. You know what I'm saying? They crossed a line. You're not willing to let this person back in. So, whatever this Aries did, they must have really messed up bad because you are not willing to hear anything from anyone. Okay? Period, point blanco. All right. Tell me about Cancers dealing with a Taurus, please. Cancer is dealing with a Taurus, please. We have attack. And under the deck, we have spirit here. Cancer, if you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like this person is either this person is coming at you and saying things to attack you. Something that this person is saying to you is hurting you, or this person said something very hurtful towards you. Yeah, I'm getting a not good energy here. I'm getting an energy like you didn't do anything, but this person just came at you for no reason. You are protected, however. I feel like you are safe. This person is not going to be able to hurt you, but this person is going to lash out at you and like unwarranted. Like there's nothing that you did to ask for this. You know what I'm saying? To ask for this kind of attack. I don't know if they're going to say something nasty or they're going to come at you. in a nasty way. All right, moving on to Gemini, please. Tell me about Cancer and Gemini. All right, so we have food. I don't even know how I picked that up, but it felt weird. So we have food, and under the deck, we have time, and that it will happen within a year. I feel like Cancer, if you are dealing with the Gemini, this person is going to be making some changes with their health and their diet. Okay. And I feel like they're going to be a completely different person within a year's time. There's something regarding this person's diet or their eating habits, and it's going to change the everything about this person, right? All right. So tell me about Cancers dealing with another Cancer. Cancers dealing with another Cancer. So we have peace. Under the deck, we have clarity. Cancer, if you're dealing with another Cancer, I feel like there's going to be some sort of information that you're going to find out that's going to give you peace. Okay, so I feel like if you've been worried about something as it pertains to this Cancer, but whatever information or proof that you're going to get is going to give you peace of mind about this person. So maybe you thought this person was cheating. Somebody's going to come in with information to prove that this person is not cheating. All right, so moving on to Leo. Cancer is dealing with a Leo, please. Okay, so we have theft, and under the deck, we have witchcraft here. So, Cancer, if you're dealing with a Leo and you find yourself with things coming up missing, losing things, just things end up happening and it's like costing you money, you're having to spend money for like emergency things. There is someone that has some sort of fixation on you, and I feel like this is very negative energy, very negative energy. So please be careful of this. This talks about an energy vampire, someone who is hanging on you and trying to take every bit of positive or good energy that you have in your life force, Cancer. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. All right, so moving on to Virgo. Moving on to Virgo. Holy Spirit, injuries, and Virgo. So we have affirm. And under the deck, we have success. So, Cancer, if you're dealing with a Virgo, this talks about speaking things into existence. There's someone who is going to be manifesting something, whether it's a new job or this person is going to be manifesting healing after some sort of illness, a prolonged illness. You may have a conversation with this person about something that's going to happen. And I feel like just as you're saying it, I feel like it's going to come into existence for you. So definitely touch and agree and with a Virgo here, because there is something beautiful that is coming out of this. Talks about speaking success into your life, okay? Speaking things into your life, manifesting. You may be manifesting a Virgo into your life. Oh, Cancer, if you're dealing with a Virgo that you have not seen in a while, I feel like there's an energy of just start talking about this person, okay, as if they were in your life. I feel like make room, Cancer, because this Virgo is getting ready to come your way. Okay. Moving on to Cancer and Libra. Cancer and Libra. Cancer's dealing with a Libra. So we have actual, smexual. Under the deck, we have time. It will happen in the near future. This talks about a one night stand, Cancer. So if you're dealing with a Libra, Cancer, this Libra is definitely has a very strong uh, romantic interest in you, but I feel like it may not go further. Yeah, because we have friends coming right after. I feel like don't move too quickly with this person because it's not going, you're going to end up just wanting to be friends with this Libra. Okay. So be mindful if you are dealing with a Libra. Tell me about Cancer and Scorpio, please. Cancer's dealing with a Scorpio. So we have no, okay, N to the O. Under the deck, time, it will happen within a week. Cancer, there's a Scorpio, and you're going to be turning this person down, or they're going to be coming towards you with an offer. Spirit says no. Okay, do not accept. Do not tell the Scorpio yes. Okay, tell them no. No. Okay, it's not gonna happen. All right. So there's that. Very simple. Moving on to Sagittarius. Okay. Sagittarius. Cancer is dealing with a Sagittarius. Cancer is dealing with a Sagittarius. Oh, that went in reverse. Oh, gather in the reverse. I can think of gather your party together and come to the front. There's an energy of not gathering. So basically, people as they are, not putting, not having anything to do with a situation, right? Not it's look accepting the invitation when it's in the upright. So when it's in the reverse, it's like you don't want to come, you're not going to accept, you're not going to deny, you just are not going to reply. All right, under the deck, well being. So, Cancer, self respect, taking care of you, loving on yourself. So, if you're dealing with the Sagittarius, there's an energy of just letting this person be where they are, baby. If it's best for you, and I feel like in this case it is, there's a sense of just letting dogs lie where they lie. I'm just saying. This is all about you having self-respect and having boundaries. I feel like there's an energy of if you have to, be the one getting things together, hosting the situation. I feel like it's not for you. I feel like if you've got to go out of your way to make others comfortable or do all these things, it's not a situation where you need to be involved. Okay, so don't do it. If you're dealing with the Scorpio, don't gather anything together. Let it stay where it is. Love on yourself, baby. This says rest and relaxation. Like, don't go. If somebody invites you somewhere, stay at home. It's going to be better off if you did. Okay, just saying. Moving on to Capricorn. I felt the need to shuffle the deck. Tell me about Cancers and Capricorn. Cancers and Capricorn. We got two. So we have yes and obsession. Okay, so it's like we've got one on one extreme and we have one on the other. So someone is obsessed with you saying yes. This person is focused on asking you something, Cancer. Is this a proposal under the deck? Yeah, this person is literally praying. It's some sort of spiritual work this person is doing, or they're obsessed with some sort of cleansing. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, I feel like this Capricorn may also be going through some sort of a detox. Okay, this person may be going through a detox with obsession here. I'm feeling an energy of this person may with yes here. I feel like this person is like applying for a job and they're having to cleanse their system, or they want to get a new job and they have to cleanse their system here. They've been focused on person could be doing a lot of smoking, or you know what I'm saying, and like they know they need to get this out of their system, so they're cleansing because they want to get this job. Okay, so they're dealing with the Capricorn. Yeah, that's what this person is focused on right now. Huh. Tell me about Cancer is dealing with an Aquarius. It's Cancer and Aquarius. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So we have decision. Under the deck, we have pet. So, Cancer, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, I feel like either this could be vice versa, but I feel like someone is trying to make up their mind about something, and the other person is like not going away. It's like they're really being kind of needy, clingy, like you're trying to make up your mind about something and maybe you need space or you need to be able to do this on your own. This person is they're not giving you any room here to breathe. Okay. They're not giving you any room to breathe. Tell me about Cancer dealing with a Pisces. Cancer's dealing with a Pisces. Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So we have the time is fall. Okay, so this is um, this could be something that's currently taking place right now. Under the deck, it says home. Okay, so this person may be buying a new home. You may be closing on a house this fall. So I feel like if you are in a connection with the Pisces, you or either you and the Pisces are looking to either do some home improvements, okay, if you live together, or there's the energy of buying a home together. There's going to be a new living arrangement when it comes to this Pisces. So maybe you're moving into a new house, or this Pisces is, or you are, and you and the Pisces are both moving into a new home. Okay, but that is what I got for you. I love you guys so much, and I thank you for your viewership. Please hit that like button. Please hit that notification bell and click all so you can be notified when all of my readings are posting and when I announce the winners. I am going to be announcing the monthly winners. I'm going to upload that video in just a short bit. So that will be the monthly winners for September. I am still going to make the monthly winner announcement on the 1st for October. Okay? It is going down. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.